Okay, disclaimer, I'm not a bad cook, but then I won't say I'm a good cook either. Although my food is not bad, you know, I know how to put my salt and my maggi in the right proportion, and then you enjoy it. But then it's not something that I enjoy doing. So I've never considered baking as a career, whatever for me. I've never thought of it that, oh, let me go and learn how to bake. Oh, there was a time that I thought about learning how to bake, but it was just for myself. And I already learned how to bake, but then I don't know how to ice it. Do you get? But today we are going to be having a specialist on this channel. She's going to be telling us everything about catering, because it's a very good career choice. That is what I think. We are going to be hearing what she thinks. She's already on her way, and I'm just doing some introduction. So if you're new to this channel, welcome. It's so good to have you here. If you're not new, welcome too. It's so good to have you here. Yes, please, if you are yet subscribed to my channel, this is the best time for you to subscribe to my channel. On this channel, I make content on self-development, everything about growth. If you are interested in growing in every aspect of your life, just as I am interested in growing in every aspect of my life, then make sure you subscribe to this channel now. Yeah, it's the best time to subscribe. Please subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and make sure you watch this video to the end. Okay. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, please, can you please introduce yourself?
I'm Onibolu Atiferoda.
Okay, what department are you?
Department of Sane.
We're in the same department, I even forgot. God have mercy, sisters are engineering. Okay, when did you start baking?
I started baking since 2 years ago now. Yeah, like 2 years plus, sha. But I've been into baking for 2 years now.
How long did it take you to learn it?
It takes me like for 6 months. I was able to, though I had so many things I went there to learn. I learned decoration, I learned makeup, I learned what else? I learned decorations, like event decoration. I learned event planning also. I learned a lot of things, like just I learned a lot of things from my boss then. If it was baking, I went there to, like, I went there for, it should not take me more than like 3 months to 4 months due to the duration of the training program there.
Oh, like how much did it cost you to learn?
At least it was close to 50k then. Now that was then, but if it was now, I want to learn a lot of things like that. It's a very big money, but then for everything it was like 50k. Though I didn't have the mind of going there to learn those things also, bro, due to how my boss took me then. So she showed me everything she's doing there.
Wow, that's very nice. So were you buying your materials yourself, or she was giving you the materials, like the flour, everything that you used to learn?
Okay. My boss, she's a nice person. Sometimes she's going to give me materials, and sometimes I'm going to buy the materials myself. But most of the times where I was there, she will really provide materials for me to work. So she's a nice person.
Oh, that's very nice. Do you think baking is about talent or about skills?
No, baking is not about talent. Baking is let me just put it, baking is passion. Like, there are some things in baking that it's not about just, okay, I have the capacity, I have the ability to do some stuff, I have the energy to do something. But when your passion is into it, like, no matter what, no matter the stress, no matter, because baking, you have to go put a lot of energy, you have to put your everything. No matter the stress, you won't look at it, but because there's a passion you have for baking, then that will keep moving you, that will keep pushing you forward to do more, to learn more. So baking is just passion. Me, I find joy, I find a lot of things, even if I'm not happy and someone just there's a work for you, like, I find joy in it. So I just love baking.
Okay, in the catering aspect, apart from baking, what other things do you do? Do you make like small chops?
Yeah, I make small chops. I make small chops, I make all these pastries, these things. I make cakes and pastries. I'm into cakes and pastries.
Do you cook for weddings?
No, I'm not into catering. Just catering for cakes and pastries. So.
Okay. How much did you make from the first cake that you sold?
from the first cake, I didn't actually make any money from it because I was just like, at least let me do this thing for the first time and see the outcome of it. So I didn't even get it because first time, a lot of story behind a lot of things. So let me just put it that way, because first time you doing something, like people will be like, what is she doing?
No,
Because
she
people will
did make you laugh.
discourage you, like the what's it called, the sales you even made that day. Because I remember the first thing I did, the first cakes I did that I took it to our church and I had to give children and sha hit, but that doesn't discourage me. I'll still do more. I'll still take it to my mom's shop, sell. I'll still take it to lesson then and sell. So many things. Like you will feel discouraged. People will be like, people will, you even take it to the front of people and they'll be like, you don't have money, or can you come?
Have you ever had a dramatic customer that was like, oh, I will not collect this cake. This is not what I ordered for. Like, no, 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 no. Have you ever had a customer like that before?
A lot of dramatic scenario that has happened in business. A lot. So it's not only, it's what's it called? It's okay to happen when it happens in business like that. I remembered one scenario I had with my customer then, because I used to tell people like this story is actually my motivation story. Like it's what keep me motivated, like in this journey of baking. My my story then, I did a cake for customers and everybody likes it. Everybody was commenting on the cake that the cake is nice. So I was taking the cake for delivery that day. Everybody was just commenting nice. Me said I'm feeling blushing that day. So I went there and the customer was like, what's this rubbish? What did you do to me? I didn't like this cake. I told you this is not what I want. I was like, this was exactly what you told me to do, and this is exactly what I did. Lady asked to tell me that I'm going to tag you on social media. I'll tell people you're a fraudster. I'll tell people a lot of things about you. So and I like, hey, me that I've not really grown more in business, and what can I even do? So I sat down that day. It was now later, and maybe 1 hour later, the person now called me and was now like, I'm sorry for the way I talked to you the other time. I was like, what's this? What I was just saying like this, it's a very, 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 very long process for me that like it's a very big something for me. So
Okay, you have students here that you're teaching.
yeah, I have a lot of
baking.
students.
When was the first time you had your students register with you?
Okay, I have a student registered at home at my parents' place. And I was not really serious with baking then. I have a student like that who registered. But she's not serious too. But it was when I got to school, my first student, I had an encounter with her. Like it was through a flyer that I posted around for maybe a training this thing. So I had my first student there when I was around, I think 200 level for semester. 200 level for semester.
Oh, that's very nice. Okay, now let's go into money matters.
Okay.
Do you think that baking can sustain someone? Like you don't have any other thing you're doing, then you want to go into baking full time. Do you think it's something that you can do like 24/7 forever?
Yeah, it actually depends on how far you've gone in the business. It actually depends on the connection, like how you've really grow your brands and let people, because baking is a very wide thing, and it actually depends on the aspect you are going to. So if you are going into a wedding cakes, you collecting an order for wedding cakes can actually sustain you financially without even adding, like your main focus will just be on that. But when we talk to maybe you're into pastries or maybe birthday cakes, it's not really fetching more income than wedding cakes. The wedding cakes, there's a lot of stress in it that you cannot even, some people cannot even do it. You cannot even do wedding cakes, you have to employ people to help you, and if you have a student, so you have to be wise in spending. You don't just spend anyhow. You don't just you have to be accountable to everything you are doing in your business. So that will actually help too. You have to be accountable.
Okay, if you meet a baker that has 200,000 naira, If you
money.
had 200,000 naira, how
If I
would you
have
spend
2,000
it
naira
on your business?
on my business, okay. If I have 2,000 naira now for my business, how will I spend it? I'll actually invest my money on what's it called? My brands.
On your brands?
On my brand, like me trying to grow my brand more, like let people be aware of what I do more.
Okay, you spend it on
in-
advertisement.
on advertisement, yeah. I'll spend it on me trying to maybe content, providing content. Like I'll sure know how I'm going to spend this shago.
So what advice do you have for someone that is just going into baking, that just wants to
Okay.
start?
The baking. Okay. My advice for the person is, you see, baking is what everybody knows. Like, okay, generally, everybody even wants to know how to bake. Everybody already know how to bake. If you stay home, mom self already know how to bake. They don't even stress themselves. They're calling a baker or, but when they know what they want to get, like when someone else know what you want to get in cakes, then you can actually go to meet a baker that I need a cake. And so everybody knows how to bake, but what will make you different, like what will make you unique in your own self is what do you put into what you are doing. What's it called, what's the strength you put into what you are doing? Because there are so many times like you feel discouraged, there's so many times that you feel as if I'm not even doing this thing again, I just need to rest on. But when you believe in yourself so much and you believe in what you are doing, even if everybody says, look at what you do, but you believe in yourself so much and you don't feel discouraged in yourself, you don't feel condemned, you are determined, like no, whatever it takes, I'm going to put into this thing, whatever it takes. Even if you are not doing well, there is what's it called, you can actually go for advanced classes, brush up classes, just to brush up, even if you are not doing well in what you are doing. But since you are determined and you have passion in it and you believe so much in yourself that no, whatever it takes, I'm going to put, then you're going to bring out the best out from yourself. Don't just go by what is trending. Don't just go by what people say about your business. Don't just go by what people are doing in their business. Don't just rush into things that people are taking advanced classes, people are doing this, let me too rush into that. You just have to sit down and know what works for you. Sit down and pick it up again, even if it's not looking at how it started. You have to sit down, pick it up again, and just try to get some things, then just move on.
Oh, that's very good. Do you have anything to add to this video?
There's nothing.
Yeah, I think like this we have come to the end of the video. Thank you so much for joining us today. You're absolutely amazing. When I messaged you at first, I was thinking that, hey, what if Sister Bolu says she's not coming like this? Because I know I should have told you for days, and I just told you the first day.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you for turning up.
Because actually then when I saw your message, I was like, okay, this person wants to, what do I want to say? It was when I was coming now. I said, what do I want to say? So I got disturbed on my way coming to this place. I'll be like, what do I even have to say?
Well, this is not the first time we're making videos.
Yeah, that's true. When you told me, I was like, I should be his video now. When I was now coming, I was not like, okay, so that's just it. So thank you so much for having me.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Alright, please, if you are new to this channel, please make sure you subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.